create a flag looking like it is flying in the wind with ripples in it, we're going to use repeating lines. It will create kind of an optical illusion that the flag is moving. So make sure that this section that has dots is up in the upper left. That's going to be where the stars go. And I've started underneath that star section, these lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this line and extend it across. The first line is a rainbow line, and the second one between the next two lines is going smiley face. So we're going to alternate rainbow line between two, and then smiley face line between two. And then the final one will be rainbow line. After you have this line done, you're going to focus on one section at a time. And whatever the line is doing in that section, you'll repeat that below. I would keep these about 2 finger spaces apart so that you don't have too many. And this was a smiley face line, so I'm just going to continue that about 2 finger spaces away. Once I'm done with that section, I'll go to the next section and look, and I see that that's a rainbow line. Wherever this one stops on that diagonal line, I will make a line repeating what's going on here across to the next diagonal line. This to me looks like it needs a little bit going there, so I'm going to do that. Over here I have another rainbow line, so I'm going to start making these go out. And I'm always only paying attention to what's going on between the 2 diagonal lines. So now we have smiley face line, we make it match, and we continue. I only did the underneath half, the half underneath that original line, but now I'm going to go ahead and continue these rainbow lines up above, just like the flag, and I'll make these smiley face lines here, and then I'll finish this off on this edge. At this point, I would start making stars. You can make your stars just by making circles on these dots. You can actually make a star, and on the back, I'll show you how to do that. But I'm going to do circles on this one. All right, so I'm going to turn my paper to the back now, because once you've done your stripes and your stars, whether they're going to be circles or stars, here are 2 other star options. You could make a line up, 2 lines out like it's a stick person, and a line across. That would be a fine star. Or you can make it look like a capital letter A, only the arms are crossing out wide, and then this arm connects to this leg, and this arm connects to this leg. Some people do them all at one time. But remember, while you're on the back, put your name and put 4 for 4th grade, and then your class code, which on day A, it is 4H for 4th grade Henderson. You might want to practice your stars back here before you decide what you're going to do on the front. Pause this, and then when most people are ready, you can watch the next step. The next step is to fill this area in, not fill it in, outline it using marker. We're going to start with the blue parts because I want to make sure that we remember that this top section of the flag is blue with all those stars. So we're going to outline the diagonal lines and outline each of the stars if we want them to stay white. And then after we do that, then we're going to outline the rest of the diagonal lines in red, and we'll outline all of the stripes in red, all of the rainbow lines, all of the smiley face lines. Continue doing that until everything is outlined appropriately. Once everything is outlined in marker, now it's time to start coloring in. You're going to color using light coloring. And I'm going to start with this stripe right here underneath the blue section. So when I say light, I mean my pressure of my crayon is light. I'm going to be very careful to stay within the lines, and notice that this is a light to medium pressure, so I'm getting a light to medium red color. That's going to be important once we are ready to show a darker value. Go ahead and remember that on the flag we have a red stripe, then a white stripe, red stripe, then white stripe. So once I'm finished with this entire stripe, then I'm going to skip a stripe and I will do another red stripe. So this one starts red, so the next one is going to be white. Then I'll start with red again down here. Continue this until all of your stripes are colored in a pattern red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white. And do the same around the stars. Color using medium pressure and color your nicest, so we're not just coloring scribbly like this. We're making sure to fill in all of those white spaces, but we're just using light to medium pressure.